Well, Mark Robinson, so close here this afternoon to getting through in the London Senior Cup. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, just really disappointed for the lads again. I think I said that last time, but I thought we were excellent, to be honest. They literally everything we asked of them they did and more. I thought we were the better side throughout the game. They had a couple of moments in the first half where they hit us on the counter-attack down the left-hand side, and the goals come from a mistake. Finn's held his hands up at half-time to the lads and apologised, but his reaction was great. He's come back, he got the goal to put us in front or equalise. But no, I thought we were good first half. Maybe didn't carry enough of a threat. It's because we had good possession. But then second half, we just carried on taking the game to them and got ourselves in front. If I was being critical of anything, once we were 2-1 up, I think we could have seen the game out better, got a little bit deeper, and there were times we could have found our first pass and we were a little bit sloppy, and those little things there lose momentum. There was a ball that was due to bounce out and young Jack could have just smashed it down the pitch, and he's been a little bit nice. So those little things where we would have seen the game out, but I mean, they're young lads, they learn that stuff.
What was said at half time, because second half you looked much more dominant?
I don't really agree actually. I thought we were good first half. I thought as I said, they hit us on the counter-attack a couple of times, but I thought we were very good first half. I think maybe the fact they're 1-0 up makes people see it differently, but I thought we were good first half. All we said at half time was that we needed to, once we got in good areas, carry more threat, so more crosses, get more people in the 12-yard, what we call the 12-yard box, so that we can get on the end of things, make sure we're rounding the penalty area off, so anything comes around we can recycle it and get going again. So we just, there wasn't a lot we weren't happy with. We just said more of the same, and I just, as I said, I think scoreline sometimes can sort of make people see things a little bit differently, and I think it was only the fact that they went 1-0 up that it probably highlighted that we were also very good in the first half, I thought personally.
Now, not just in this game, but also last week as well, both Finley McNabb and in particular Hussein Beeler stood out today.
Yeah, I mean, as I said, Finn disappointed with the goal because he shouldn't be doing that and he's better than that, but his the rest of his play was good and his reaction was excellent. And Hussein, I was just saying to you earlier, he's just such an exciting talent, and I'm really mindful that we shouldn't overcoach him, because there are times when, as a coach, he scares you a bit in games because he's doing stuff, but at the same time, you put 4,000 people in here today watching him, he's getting people on their feet. He's so exciting, he's such a threat. He's just got to keep learning the defensive side of the game a little bit, make sure he doesn't get caught out, but no, he was excellent.
And it's about producing players for the first team, so what's the plan now for the rest of this season?
Yeah, I mean, it would have been great to carry on in the competition, but to be honest, now I'll be looking to get the boys out, the second year boys that aren't on loan. We had some people watching them today, so I'm sure my phone will be red hot when I'll get back in the car. So once they go out, to be honest, those boys will get out on loan because we've only got a couple of weeks to get them on loan. Then we'll have all the second year scholars out on loan. May potentially look at getting the first year out if they're ready. And as you know, we've got to. Archie and I will be playing for Met Police tonight, so they're already out on loan. Zach was allowed back for this game. He come on, and again I thought was a real threat when he come on. So yeah, it's just more about that, getting the boys out at the clubs we need to get them out at, so they're playing men's football ready for next year. And then Rob with the under-18s, he'll carry on playing the first year scholars and the under-16s. He's even been putting under-15s in. But I think you saw today, Brentford have got one of the best structures down there with their B team. Their games programme is unbelievable with their B team. They travel all over Europe, all over the world playing games. And I'd like to think the fans here today saw that our young talent, were more than a match for.
Quick word on the first team. Was you pleased with their attitude, and also how did Paul Callenby do after the game?
Really good. I thought Paul was much better than last week. I thought he simplified his game. There was one time he overcomplicated, but I thought he talked to the young boys really well. I thought he was much more dominant, kept it simple, so I was really pleased. And Adam and Lammy's attitude was fantastic. Frankie and I don't get a lot of time to sort of prep them, but everything we talked about yesterday, that they did. There was one point in the first half, I think Adam Roscoe found himself in the right back position, recovering. And their attitude was spot on. I think they enjoyed themselves.
Robbo, hard luck. Thanks very much indeed for your time.
Cheers, Rob. Thank you.